Great morning, great morning, great morning. You guys come on in. Come on in. Great morning. I'm excited to see y'all this morning. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on in. I'm going to go ahead and share, and I want you to do the same. Great morning. Let me go on and share. So you guys, today we're talking about naked and unashamed, and we're going to kind of go into like really dealing with you, right? Really dealing with you. So y'all come on in. While y'all are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share. Let me go ahead and share. Come on in, and we're going to get started. Great morning, Christina. How are you, beautiful? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hold on. I opened it up. All right. Let me share. Thank you. Hey, Bright. How you doing on IG? All right, y'all. Let me share. Okay. Oh, Lord. Listen, sometimes when I'm sharing to these groups, I hit groups and it just goes. So if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, it's fine. Great morning, Phoenicia. So listen. Y'all know what we do? Well, thank you for joining us, Bright. Thank you for joining us for the first time. First timer in the building. Listen, you guys. So listen, it's time to get ready. It's shot o'clock. Let's get ready for our shot. Y'all ready? Shot. Everybody shake. Shake the devil off. ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, do, re, mi, ABC. 1, 2, 3. Alive, it's you and me. All right, y'all. So here we go. Pouring up this shot. First, the liquid gold. Then the Alive apple cinnamon. All right. Cheers. Here's to being naked and unashamed, not ashamed of who you are, being able to look at yourself for who you are without backing up. Cheers. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. What a way to start our morning. All healthy, all natural. That makes me happy. That makes me happy in the morning. Hey, Dr. Kennedy, how are you, beautiful? Good to see you. All right, y'all. So listen, let's talk about it. Today is April talking about I saw a lot of liquid gold. That's a shot, girl. That's a shot. Great morning, Evelyn. Listen, so check this out. So let me talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I decided that I was gonna take my hair down. You know, it's a whole process, right? So it took me a while to get it down. Took my hair down. Um, let my hair breathe. I, let it breathe, honey. It's got to breathe, honey. Listen, let it breathe. But I was going to the hair store, right? So I went to the hair store to get the hair for my crochet, right? And there's a couple of things in here. Online, I looked to see what time does the hair store close. It's at 7. I said, okay, great. Okay. So I had a little time. So took my time, got up, went. It was about 6:48 and they were closed. They closed at 7:30, right? So check this out. This is what I want you to understand, right? Everything God allows, he allows for a reason. Everything God allows, he allows for a reason. And my plan was I was going to go get the hair. I was going to wash my hair and braid it down yesterday and then pop on this morning with a new do. God said no. I said, okay, God. Okay, then. Okay. So when I got up this morning, I was talking to my daughter. She called me early this morning. And so we're talking and she's braided down. I said, oh, we're going to be twins, right? And she was like, no, Ma, because my hair is braided down. I said, mine about to be braided down. So I started braiding it down. Didn't get it done before I went live. So, of course, I tied it up, put a scarf on, whatever. And then I went in the bathroom and I said, well, if I got to, not have my hair done and if I'm going to tie my hair up, let me go ahead and just get my little makeup and put a little something on. If I don't do nothing but my eyebrows and, my lips, let me at least do that. Let me at least do that, right? And I got it and I brought it in here. And I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that right now. So I'm not saying that today I won't have it on. I'm just saying that for this, I was not going to have it on. And then I'm like, God, what to talk about? And he said, naked and unashamed. So many times we get afraid of our nakedness. And when I say nakedness, I don't mean that you just running around with your clothes off. I'm talking about the nakedness of who we are, like revealing who we are, that vulnerability, right? Having a naked face. Now, men, y'all don't have to worry about that because your face is your face. But for us, yeah. But then some of y'all do too, because if y'all don't have your beard dyed, if you don't have your hair dyed, you feel like, oh, I'm not on point, right? But this is the truth of the matter. God will place you in a season where you just have to deal with the raw nakedness of who you are. You got to be able to love you unconditionally, regardless. I don't know why the connection is off on IG. So y'all just bear with me. The enemy don't want you to get this. So it is in that place of allowing yourself to be naked, right? Exposed, revealed, vulnerable, that God is able to do some of his best work in your life. You give God permission. Our problem is we want to control everything. We want to control how it looks, how it's heard, how it's perceived, how people feel about it. We want to control everything, and you can't. So what we do is we doctor up, gussy up, pretty up, not just us, but the things of our life, not allowing space or time for people to see or deal with the real or the reality. So then when do we get to the point where we can be naked and unashamed? I believe our entire life journey is about taking us back to that place that Adam and Eve left when they made the decision to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. There's something about being able to know good and evil, to be able to see you, the good and the bad. We have both, right? To allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to have that be exposed. willingly and not by force, and then allowing God to do what God's going to do with it, not having shame attached to that nakedness, that revelation of all the parts of you, of who you are at your core, of even the mistakes that you've made, and not just focusing on the good. Social media is good at presenting to you the dolled up, fixed up, prettified version of people and their life. It's good at it. Everything looks good. Oh, your goals, your relationship is relationship goals, your family is family goals, your business is business goals. We want to be someone's goals, but this is the truth of the matter. Our goal should be to become more like God, so much so that when people look at us, they know that the only way that we can be where we are is with God. That's the only way. Like, we could not do it on our own. We couldn't do it on our own. We wouldn't make it on our own. Like, we just could not, right? That God is a requirement in the situation. That it's not just about us. It's not about us and what we can do, but it's about what God is able to do through us, right? And so when we get to that place where we are able to be naked and unashamed, naked and revealed and comfortable in our nakedness, there's something to be said for it. Now God can work. Now God can work. He can't fix the dolled up version of you. He can only fix the real version of you. He can't heal the fake I'm good version of you, but he can heal the version of you that allows yourself to be vulnerable. It's just like with anytime you deal with Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, or Narcotics Anonymous, it starts with, you can't get help until you first admit that you have a problem. We don't want to admit we have a problem. We don't want to let nobody know we got a problem. We don't want to let nobody know that we got some issues. We don't want to let nobody know that we got something going on. We don't want nobody to know, because we don't want them looking at us a certain way, thinking a certain way, behaving a certain way. So we try to control the narrative by not letting nobody know that, we got stuff going on, right? It's one of the reasons that I come on here, and God requires of me another level of transparency, and it seems like it becomes more transparent all the time. I don't know how I can get more, but he seems to always manage that, right? To let people know it's okay, and you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Elijah thought that he was the only one going through what he was going through. He was in the cave hiding out after he had this huge battle against the prophets of Baal, Jezebel's prophets. And he won, and he still ended up in the cave because Jezebel said, go tell him that I said that I'm going to kill him. He going to die, okay? He going to die. And he ran to the cave. But you just had this huge battle. You just saw God move. But he still ran to the cave, talking to God about, Lord, why me? I'm the only one. God said, first of all, you are not the only one. Come on up out of that, right? Come on up out of it. You are not the only one. I got so many more just like you that have not bowed to Baal. So stop thinking you the only one, okay? Right? And for you, I would say you're not the only one dealing with what you're dealing with. You're not the only one going through what you're going through. And in fact, in your unwillingness to be vulnerable, you prevent some other people from gleaning from your lesson. I ain't telling you got to go tell everybody your business, but you're going to tell me that God don't want you to tell nobody your business? Nobody's supposed to know. So this whole thing is just for you? No. What we go through is not just for us. It's for other people to see God move, to see how God brings us through, how God brings us out. So in all actuality, we're selfish. have gotten on, I could have had my face all made up and stuff, and it could have looked like, oh, Dr. V just always is like this. You just, no, I don't always look like that. Granted, I don't do a lot with makeup, but I have makeup on. I put it on. I put makeup on, y'all. My husband be like, you don't need makeup. I know I don't need it, but I like the accentuation. I want to accentuate. I'm comfortable in my skin either way, right? I'm fine either way. I'm beautiful in either way because God made me that way. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. And though I might not be for some people's taste, that's fine because it's not for them, right? You've got to get to the point where you can be naked and unashamed. How do we do it? Just be honest. Be honest, be real. And let God be glorified in all that you do and all that you go through. And it's not too late. It's never too late to allow God to be God. It's never too late to show up. I decided that listen, I'm getting ready to let my hair rest. I'm gonna let it rest. I'm gonna let it breathe for the next couple of days, and then I'll do my hair, and but I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna work myself up about it, right? I'm still me. I'm still beautiful. I'm still smart. I'm still loved. And most importantly, I'm still loved by God. Like God's got me no matter what. And sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a break so that you can really allow God to do all that he's going to do. With that said, I want you all to know that I'm getting ready to have a break. I'm getting ready to take a break from the drive-by. I don't know what that looks like yet. But it's coming. I just want to, go on and get your mind right for it. You won't see me 7 days a week, right? Live. You'll see me, but you won't see me live. And so I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's going to happen. It's going to come. Because one of the things that I know that this is a season where God is revamping some things. He's redoing some things. He's working some things out in us and through us. And so it's going to be a break. Okay, so now y'all know. I'll let y'all know what that looks like when God gives me clarity on what it looks like. But it's coming. But today, allow yourself to be naked without shame. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to do what it is that God has called you to do, and to do it the way that God has called you to do it, without fear, without shame, without regret. Look, I want y'all to know I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Join us at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Central, and 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Passionate Pursuit Sabbath worship service. We're excited about the word today. I'm looking forward to it. I know God is going to do something. Good morning, Tanya. How are you? Beautiful. So good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Look, I love you guys. To life and life more abundant. Have an absolutely amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.